shit. Look at this. Does this not fill you with childhood memories? If it doesn't, I am sad for you. We've already played this before on the channel, but I mean, come on, it's Star Wars Battlefront 2. We gotta revisit it. It's too good not to come back to. But yeah. There we go. I was wondering why I wouldn't start. Kiwi. I don't know why the W is capital in the middle. Single player. I'm sad and alone. We will be doing some Galactic Conquest because it's the best game mode, and why do they never bring it back? And once we get anybody in chat, do you want to pick which one we play as? I believe Birth of Rebellion is... Wait, what? Confederate Uprising would be droids. I guess Birth of Rebellion would be normal humans. Public Sovereignty sounds like it's the clones, and Dark Reign of the Empire is stormtroopers, if I had to guess. It's weird that they spread them out like that. Flower. If you want to pick, so you get to pick which team we get to be on. The normal human rebellion from the first trilogy, the robots, the clone troopers, or the stormtroopers. Once again, I don't know why they ordered them that way. It's not correct, but that's fine. I don't mind as long as you're happy. Well, I'm happy with... personally, my favorite is the clones, but I always play as the clones, so... I was gonna let you guys choose. Maybe I should... Maybe let's go Dark Reign of the Empire. If I had to put my hat in the ring, I'd probably go this one, because I don't play as the stormtroopers. We'll do clones then. But I said I always do clones. The whole point was that I might want to do something... Yeah, fine. Since chat comes to no conclusions, executive order. We're gonna do. I'm pretty sure this is stormtroopers, and we'll do this one. They never play as the stormtroopers, and I also don't play in that era.
Orders, sir. Select a unit to enlist.
Because they're pretty much the same thing as the clones, but I don't normally play in this era, so this would be pretty cool.
Select a bonus to purchase.
Because I always play in the clones. Vote says Sith. There we go. Kiwi, would you pick Jedi or Sith? I would pick Jedi. But it's complicated because my favorite of all of them is Revan. And Revan is both Jedi and Sith. He's not neither, he's both. So that makes it a little complicated.
Select a unit to enlist. Select a bonus to purchase.
Okay, I think we just buy some of our stuff outright. No, I don't want to get leader that fast. Here, let's just go the classic strat of these, and then we go back to move. Is this just what our fleet is? Here. Well, where are they? Oh, they haven't put theirs down yet. Okay, let's go here, so we can either go to Dagobah or to Pal.
Mustafa, please
Unless you
select a destination.
Ooh. Okay, no, I already know.
Movement, Polis Massa.
Oh no, that's where they are. They're in Hoth. So you don't normally get to play Hoth in the other version.
Mustafa.
Because you get slightly different planets.
Awaiting coordinates, sir.
Okay, I think we go here. If they had spawned on the other side, ooh, we only spawned with 3 planets. Oof. We're down bad.
All fleets awaiting orders, sir. Utapau. Dagobah.
Victory resources.
Utapau. Dagobah.
600 for Dagobah. That would also mean we have to come back. We're going to have to come back anyway, but we can go through here and kind of go out behind them.
Movement, Dagobah.
Because right now, we're kind of needing to preferably get over here and get these two, because it would be hard to get them later. We kind of need credits. Kind of need credits. Yoda kicks ass, he's my pick. Fair enough. Well, I chose Jedi because I wouldn't want to go against you. So this is like a skirmish campaign, no story involved. No direct story, which is purpose. But it's basically like a chessboard. of sorts, where you have to take
Commencing Dagobah invasion.
where you have to take the planets and they have to take planets, and you gotta hope that you win. I played an entire.
Select a bonus for garrison bonus activated.
Shut up, buddy. Yeah, I played an entire sequence of this exact game mode already on the channel. It's a two-parter. It was actually pretty good. I feel like they did pretty well too. It was one of the first streams I had over 100.
Our garrison has been reinforced with additional troops.
Wonderful. Let's get the hell out of here. We gotta go. They treat pretty much like the clones. They're a little bit different.
A command post is under Imperial control.
Good.
We've lost the command post. Take it back. We've lost the command post.
Those
Take it
dirty
back.
rebels.
Squash the
You
scum.
get the hell out of here.
A command post for the Empire. For the Empire.
Yeah, for the Empire.
Real well, didn't it?
For the Sith.
Hostile dead.
Friendly fire!
I know. Take. I'm pretty sure that's who that is.
On the
I
sides.
could use some health.
It's coming around.
They're all over!
Get him. Stop hitting the water. Thank you. Get that. I need it. Oh, fuck this dude. Fuck that dude in particular. Give me that. Give me it. Oh, okay. We're taking. I need that. Go. Oh, we're not gonna be able to take.
A command post is under
We took.
Imperial control.
Good shit.
The enemy is losing reinforcements. We've lost a command post. Fight
We've
for
lost
it.
a command
Take out
post. What's
that
going on
rebel
our
scum.
left side?
They're trying to flank us.
I know. They are trying to flank us. Speaking of flanking, I kind of need health. Oh god! Speaking of health, you don't need to keep shooting my body, dude. That seems a little unwarranted.
Grenade! Get down!
Got him.
Lost the command post.
We lost
Take
the
it
command
back.
post. I know. I'm going.
Stormtrooper!
Oh, please, Stormtrooper. Why is your aim so bad? The clones were way better at aiming. Got him. Oh! Was nobody looking out for that guy? Thanks, dudes. I appreciate that. Look at him. Now look at these guys.
A command post is no longer
I could have got the
under
elite
Empire
rifle.
control.
I'm so sad. Just take.
I want those rebels dead. A command post
Don't we
for
all?
the Empire. He's coming around.
Oh, there he is.
Watch your flank. A command
Fucking
post for the
hell!
Empire.
No one's.
The enemy
We
is
have 8
losing
dudes right there. They're all
reinforcements.
just staring at
We've
each
lost
other.
control of a command post.
Here, let's just sit back a little bit. Hit that guy. There's a lot of dudes just like hanging around over here.
Rebels, take him out. Bang.
Okay, no, we're not super down bad on health. There's so many over here.
They're all over!
I
A
know.
command post
There's
is
so
under
many.
Imperial control. Hostile reinforcement count is diminishing. A command
Yes, it
post
is. Yes,
no
it is.
longer under Empire control.
Trooper!
We've lost a command post.
Watch out.
Take it back.
I need it. Give it to me.
Watch it!
He's coming around.
I've forgotten how to switch weapons. Yes.
Squash the scum.
Got the elite rifle. That's really what we needed. A super high-powered 3-round burst.
Go
Got him.
shot.
How have they
Command
taken
post is
3?
no longer under Empire control.
How have they let this happen?
Trying to flank us. Whoa!
I've done so much work just for you guys to fuck it all up. Ow. How did they get behind? Okay, that's fine.
A command post is
Viciously
under
Rebel
hostile control.
AI.
Our reinforcements are thinning.
I know. I mean, this is a game from 2005, so like, oh fucking, it's a party over here. Everyone decided to spawn right on me. I know, I'm the danger.
Don't get up.
Fuck, he was so close.
Stormtrooper!
Stop insulting me by keep shooting my body.
Garrison of troops.
You're so rude. There we go, one down. Buddy, you think you can just walk right past me? And then I wouldn't shoot you? Take. They're all too stupid.
Victory is ours.
You're damn right it is. Alright, 12. Look at that. That's a fucking wipe right there. It gets a little bit harder, you know, as you go further on. I think the game kind of takes it easy on you at first.
The enemy is losing reinforcements.
That depends on the map. This map isn't really great. It's better for the challenging side, I feel like. So if we ever have to refight for the fight again for this planet, it'll probably be harder for us.
The enemy is losing reinforcements.
What's that guy doing? Just freaking the fuck out. Come on.
A command post for the Empire. Their reinforcements are dwindling.
Well, there's one more, but usually they like hide in a corner or something. It's actually kind of funny. Hey, it's Yoda's house. We're talking about him earlier. Yoda, you in there? Yeah! Sweet victory. There we go. Can you swap classes? Yeah, you can swap classes. Well, you have to unlock them, but yes, once you do, you can. Look at that. Rank captain, my KD was 7. That's not great. I need higher than that. I need higher numbers.
The Empire has received credits for conquering Dagobah.
Oh yeah, 600 credits. Puts us back above 1,000. He's gonna go right behind us. Now we gotta play defense on Mustafar, which is good for the defensive team.
Rebellion has used the select a boat garrison bonus
Alright,
activated.
this one's just a straight one up. We both have garrison bonuses, which that's why you always buy 2. Yeah, we both have straight garrisons, which I think adds 20 men once you get down to 40. I think that's what it is. But since we both have it, essentially it's just evened out. Garrison, in my opinion, is the best of them, unless you get a super good Jedi or Sith leader. Otherwise, it's kind of... I would rather have more people. Oh yeah, look at this. This is Death Zone right here.
The enemy garrison has been reinforced with additional troops. We have a reinforced garrison of troops on the battlefield.
Fuck. Well, so that part where I went to throw that through the door to kill my enemies, and all I did was kill 5 of my own guys and put us at a big disadvantage. I had to a big hole I have now crawl myself out of.
Watch your fire! They're all over!
We've captured a command post. The enemy is losing reinforcements.
Okay. We captured the neutral one. There's always one neutral at the very beginning. So that's good. Really? He might die from my explosion though. So I still got him. I feel like I shot him. I shot him up pretty well. Their guns are not nearly as accurate. The stormtroopers' weapons are not nearly as accurate as the clones. Good. He's dead. There's another guy. He's right there. Sit down. Oh, okay.
We've lost a command post. Fight for it. A command post has fallen to our enemies. A command post is under Imperial control.
That's just one.
Their
That's just one.
reinforcements are dwindling.
You're getting better. I found a secret ending in Cyberpunk today. I want to get into Cyberpunk. I have it. I played like the intro, and that was it. And it was. I stopped playing not as a lack of interest. I had an interest in the game. I just wanted to save it for stream, and then I guess I just never put up for a vote.
We've lost control of a command post.
I don't know why I never. I guess I just never really think about it. Yeah, we need to play that at some point.
Lost the command post. Take it back.
I might do it when Edge Runner Season 2 comes out. I heard that that's coming out at some point. I never watched it because I wanted to watch it after I, play the game, so I understand some stuff. Die. Award rifle. Perfect. Oh. So we have 52 hours to beat it on the hardest difficulty?
We've captured
I probably wouldn't play it on the hardest because I never really played it before. Ooh, this is good. Oh, you scared the hell out of me, dude. How, with 71 people, how have we put them down to 1?
Cut them off.
How have we done this? Get destroyed. Get destroyed.
Save stuff for the rest of us. Take out that rebel scum.
There we go. Good. Bro, the elite rifle with the extra bonus is nasty. I'm way too into the lion's den, but
their forces have deployed a reinforced garrison of troops.
I don't think their garrison's gonna matter, dog.
A command post is under Imperial control.
Get obliterated, dog. I don't think I've ever won that one-sidedly, ever, in the entirety of this game. Oh, well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. There we go. I have never won that lopsidedly, ever. That was insane. I'm more curious about the OG board game than it. Never got the craze for Edge Runners. I mean, I never heard of any of it until Cyberpunk the game came out. Either way, I mean, that's definitely still a game we should play at some point. Like I said, I have it, and I played it. I played the intro, and then I was like, I need to save this for stream, and then I just never played it again. What's also good is when I played it last time, it was like okay running, but I have a much better GPU since last time, so I could probably run it a lot better. It was already pretty decently running.
Mustafa.
Oh yeah.
All fleets awaiting orders, sir.
Let's go take Naboo, because Naboo's worth a lot. Well, it's actually not worth an ultra amount. But first,
select a unit to enlist.
What unit do we want? We can get anything. Do we want a Dark Trooper? We got jetpacks, but their weapons are okay. An officer. They don't have a gunner. They don't really have a machine gunner in this version. Okay, that's not sad. Because this, you get just full-on rocket launchers, sniper, engineer. Then you get like a weird alternate rifle that does more damage, but it's slower. Machine gunner? There is no machine gunner. I don't think that's a machine gun. Doesn't look like a machine gun. There are shoulder-mounted machine guns in this game, but I don't. That does not look like one of them. Flame trooper? At what point do you think any of these are a flamethrower? What in 2005 made you think they could produce flames? All right, we're going Dark Trooper.
Dark Troopers enlisted. Please select a fleet. Select a bonus.
Shit.
Select a unit to it. Please select a fleet to command.
Okay, well, I guess we're
Washing
taking it without
Naboo
the
invasion.
garrison.
Select a bonus. Auto turrets bonus activated.
I mean, New Battlefront also like 15 years later. That is not a good comparison. Nor is it a
Our
direct
grounds have been
comparison.
reinforced with auto turrets.
It's one of my favorite classes to play. I mean, that's cool. Oh, this map's dark as fuck in this game mode. I mean, it's dark as fuck anyway. But I don't know why it's even darker now.
Down!
Yeah, Naboo is a firefight every time. Okay, fine. We won't be a Dark Trooper yet, even though I paid for it. Jeez. Bro, no. Bro, no. Bro, no. Bro, no. Got him. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Give me a little bit of health.
We've lost control of a command post.
That's
the
not
command
good.
post is under hostile control.
That's usually what that means. Come on, come on, come on. Got him, got him, got him, got him, got him. Get that. Get that too.
A command post for the Empire.
Good. They're already threatening one. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Down!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, yes, 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 give me that. Okay, yeah, they can't spawn on it anymore. So it's just kind of me sitting here.
We've captured
Perfect.
a command post. The enemy is losing reinforcements.
Epic dodge.
A command post is under Imperial
dodge.
control.
Got him. Oh, hi. Hi, everyone. Hi. How you doing? 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 Shoot this fucker! Damn it. KOTOR has flamethrowers. I think for the drone, it for the droids it does. You can get attached ones. Oh yeah? We got fucking rockets now. Oh. Oh, that is weird. Oh, I mean, it's good. But I don't know if I like that.
They're trying to flank us.
Stormtrooper! Fall back!
Oh, yeah.
They're
Naboo.
flanking us!
Naboo Central right there. Oh, God. Here, yeah, we have grenades anyway. Here, let me fix everyone's problem.
Hey, watch it!
We've lost control of a command post.
Damn it. The sniper. That one dude. Fine.
We've lost a command post.
I know.
Take it back.
I'm going. Hi. Goodbye. Got him.
They're all over!
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, damn it. He's not bad. He's not bad at crowd control, but he's not great at it either. Oh no, there's two of them.
Nothing can
Damn
stop the Empire.
I agree, but they are kind of kicking my ass. No, get the hell out of here.
A command post is no longer under Empire control.
Bastard. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Go. Oh, they destroyed the health station. How evil could you be? They say we're the Empire. Wow.
Command post for the Empire. Their reinforcements are dwindling. We've captured a command post.
You know, ironically,
Their
I mean,
reinforcements are dwindling.
I don't know what it is about today, but usually they put up a little bit more of a fight. I mean, this is Naboo.
Hostile reinforcement count is
Naboo is a little bit
diminishing.
broken. Naboo is a little bit borked. Once again, a game from 2005. Give it a little bit of credit. I died a little bit more than I should have. That wasn't great. I don't feel good about that. Could have been better. Should have been better.
The Empire has graciously accepted credits for conquering Naboo.
Oh yeah. Gracious acceptance. Okay, good. We're not fighting immediately, and they're going up.
All fleets on standby.
And we're also not fighting immediately, no matter what.
Movement cancelled.
See, I would like to go down here, go to Tatooine, and then just kind of
Ellis Yavin
circle
Folk
around.
Naboo. Awaiting coordinates. Select a bonus. Garrison bonus.
Let's
Purchase.
get a little bit
Garrison bonus. Select a
Fine.
unit. All fleets on standby.
The next time, we will... Oh, shit. Next time, we will have a leader. We should have a leader.
Select a garrison bonus activated.
Maybe we won't use the garrison bonus. Maybe it's been a little bit too overpowered. At least today. Today, I don't know what's going on. The CPU seems a little bit slow. Even more than normal. Funniest thing is the new Battlefront 2, when me and my buddy accidentally joined an empty server, there were just two other dudes on the opposite team. Also, it just became a 2v2. I don't know. Those games got cursed by being EA games. So, like, I think Battlefront 2 especially had the problem of not only did you have to get the fucking care packages or whatever
Reinforced with additional troops.
that you could also buy, but they were like requirements to get certain characters, which a lot of people didn't like that. Oh yeah, you can't normally fight on indoor. I'm not used to this map. Here, I want your shit. No one's here. No one spawned on 4? Really? They also stated it being a 40-minute 2v2. I mean, that's pretty cool. You know what I would like to do? I want to get like an empty server on Hell Let Loose and get one spotter, one sniper on like Stalingrad, right? And have it be
A command post for the Empire.
a sniper battle, essentially. I think that'd be pretty cool. You just recreate enemy at the gates. Oh shit! The fuck, little Ewok! Get the hell out of here! Little bastards! No! No! Oh, he has health. He has health. He has health. Good. Die! Fucking little Ewok bastards! Maybe we took all the pay-to-win stuff from the new Battlefront. Really? I heard it was equally as bad, and that's why no one liked the second one. Also, they fucked up the story. Not that I really care about the story. Additionally, an even worse sin was they didn't bring back Galactic Conquest. Galactic Conquest by far was the best game mode in the game, and they took it away because they're like, oh, we want it to be more like Battlefield. And I'm like, bitch, if I want a Battlefield, I buy Battlefield. I don't want Battlefield. I want Star Wars. You get the hell back over here. Give me that. Oh, I can't take it. Shit. Alright, doesn't matter. We're gone. We're good. We're going. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Ow! Okay. Not great. Maybe the vehicles just aren't for me, you know? How are we losing? How are we losing kind of bad? It's the fucking Ewoks. I'm telling you. Those little bastards, they're hard to hit. And they're everywhere. And they count for the enemy team. You get the hell out of here. That's right. There we go, there we go, there we go. Damn it, I thought I could jump over that. I didn't. Where is... Let's go get 4. No, 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 no. Good shit. Get the hell out of here. You borked. We are getting destroyed. See what I'm telling you? Like, it's... There we go. They finally kicked in. Some maps are just good for the offense. Some maps are just good for the defense. Oh, fucking everyone spawned right here. I'm reloading. Oh, thank fuck. That's right. That's right, little Ewok bastard. This is mine. It's my turf again. Took it the first time. Taking it again. Get the hell out of here. No. Absolutely not. I think there's a thing called Galactic Conquest. I looked up specifically if Galactic Conquest is in either of these games, and I heard no. So unless at the time everyone was wrong and they ended up adding it later, I don't think it does. So far, what I'm seeing, it plays identically. I have never heard I've heard specifically that neither of the new Battlefronts have it. Neither of them. Which is one of the big detractors from I've always seen from those new games. Was like, yeah, I mean, it's cool looking, but you don't got Galactic Conquest. In fact, my brother who played the second game a lot, he even told me that it doesn't have Galactic Conquest. So, like, once again, unless they added it pretty recently, I've never heard of them having it. Little bastards. Luckily, this isn't really something you can't come back from. We can dig ourselves out of this hole a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. Is that one up or down? It's down. Go straight for it. Just go straight for it. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. No, fuck! Damn it. Alright, that's fine. You know, maybe we'll see. I probably wouldn't buy Battlefront 2, but if I ever obtained it, I'll play it. And we'll see. I think I had the first one, because it was like free on Epic for a bit. I'm pretty sure it was the first one, so I have that one. Their fucking weapons are so inaccurate. Whoa, what happened there?
A command post is no longer under Empire control. We've lost a command post. Fight for it. We've lost a command post. Take it back.
Oh god, we're down to 4. Oh wow,
on
they didn't even have a garrison. We did. That is not good.
We've lost a command post. Take it back.
I'm aware.
Our numbers are being depleted.
I know. I would have to pull out some Superman-esque bullshit right here. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, okay, we got something. We got something going on. Get some. No, we didn't drop health. First one is dead. Second one still giving some signs of life.
Under Empire control. We're losing reinforcements.
Bro, if this dude could shoot straight, we'd be fine.
We've lost a command post. Take it back. Our reinforcements are thinning. We've lost control of a command post. Our reinforcements are thinning.
Yeah, because 1 does not mean me. So it's not like me versus 24. It doesn't count you. Yeah, it doesn't count you. So there's one bot out there that was surviving for me, but it didn't last forever, sadly. Yeah, maybe one day I'll get the new Battlefront 2 and we'll see. It's gonna be very hard to beat the original this one for me because this one's just so iconic, you know?
The Empire has lost Endor.
Yeah. That didn't go very well.
All fleets awaiting orders, sir. Kashyyyk.
Well, I guess we're going to
Select
Kashyyyk.
a unit to enlist.
But
Select
let's-
a bonus to purchase.
Let's do
Leader
this
bonus
for
purchased.
fun.
All fleets on standby. Commencing Kashyyyk invasion. Select a boat. Leader bonus activated. The rebellion has used the auto turrets bonus.
There we go. Sorry about that. Kashyyyk is rough because it's just flat. Pretty much. Like it's all just, it's D-Day. You're just storming a beach over and over again.
They have set up a
Boba
defensive base
Fett.
of turrets. A leader is commanding our forces.
Kashyyyk gets Boba Fett? Of all the ones you could have given me.
Rebel, take him out!
Oh, there we go. There's a flamethrower.
Check your fire! Down!
I'm done. When do I get paid?
Fall back!
Yeah. Boba Fett, I am so used to actually the Jedi and the Sith that I have no idea how to even play you properly. I shouldn't have just flown right in. That was really the answer.
They're trying to flank us. Incoming! Great shooting!
Okay. It's so dark. Well, yeah. Normally you do this in the daytime. If you're the clones, it's daytime. Apparently, if you're playing the Empire, it's nighttime. I don't make the rules. I don't know why they chose to do that, but this map does have a daytime. I think all maps have not all maps have a daytime, but most of them do.
Rebel scum. Furbag.
And it depends on which era you're playing in. Like I said, I don't normally play in this era. I play clone era.
Grenade! Get down!
Please drop health. You didn't. At least I can take down that Wookiee. Who also didn't drop the right thing. Shiza. Yeah, we're just storming beaches right now. That's all we got. Dude is beating my ass. You just get shot from every fucking angle.
Rebel!
Fate here, let's get this over with.
Take that tank down!
Yeah, that's the guy I want to fight. Not the guy right in front of me. What? What?
When do I
What?
get paid?
I'm taking it. We had destroyed their
On the
thing.
side. I'm taking you down, plastic.
We destroyed their turret, and what happens? Their turret comes back. That's not fair. They didn't take it back. We took it back. We had it. It was on white, and then we were taking it, and it was like, ah, surprise, motherfucker! You get another century. I had some questions to that person. Someone tested this and concluded that it looks okay. I think you're forgetting that this is from 2005.
We've
Like,
lost the command post. Take it
remember,
back.
not every game is from 2020. Not every game was made in an era of 4090s.
Rebel, take him out! Go! Get the Wookiee!
Don't get
4K
up.
didn't even exist. 1080p barely existed. Barely. Shit. Got him. It's actually a really close match. The moment I get the elite rifle too. Busted. Bro, fucking pick the one.
Bang! Glad you're on our side.
Fate here, let's get this over with.
I know a game from 2001, and Night There is far better. And which one is that? And if you're gonna say Knights of the Republic, that's a single player game. That's a completely different realm, on a completely different scale. It's a much smaller scale than this game. So I wouldn't say that's an accurate comparison. Look at like whatever Call of Duty came out in 2004. I think it's COD 3. It probably looks about the same as this.
Is that all you've got?
The COD 4 is 2006, which is the year you get the Xbox and the PS3. Not quite. That was a little bit after, I think, but it was very close. I think it's the original 360 and the original PS3. We're about in that era, like 2008. OG Ghost Recon. I never played Ghost Recon, so I can't. I don't know. Ghost Recon's also a single player game. It's not meant to be on mass scale. This is a multiplayer game. I'm playing it solo right now, but it is by nature a multiplayer game. So, I mean, once again, that's a little
They're trying to flank us.
biased. Not biased. That's not right. It's a little inaccurate to compare it directly to something that's not.
Good shot.
Like, if I compared the newest Call of Duty even to like Detroit Become Human, it's probably not going to look as good. Because Detroit Become Human can focus all of its time to looking good. It doesn't need to focus on, oh, do servers work? Oh, do game run well with other people? You know? I still think this, I mean, for its time, I think the game looks fine. Great? Maybe not, but I don't think it looks bad. And yeah, this nighttime hasn't been very good. But it is what it is.
outpost is under hostile control.
And I'm sure if we went to Jedi Survivor, yeah, the night's gonna look a lot better. Come on, we're so close, we're so close, we're so close. We're gonna get it right here. You did, bitch. Oh yeah, I think it's the first time we were the ones that actively scored the victory. I like it, I like it. How the color setup and is tied to server performance? I mean, time that it took to build the game, yeah? Yes. When you are making a game in a year or 2 years, because back then games didn't take nearly as long to come out. So I think from 1 to 2 is like 2 years. So if you're building a game in 2 years and you're like, what do we need? A functioning multiplayer or it looking pretty? You're probably going to be going functioning multiplayer because that's the main thing you're doing.
The Empire has received well-earned credit.
Whatever
for
the new
taming
Black
Kashyyyk.
Ops 6 is not going to look better than the whichever, Silent Hill 2 or whatever brand new single player game is going to come out. The single player game can allot like 80% of its time to looking pretty, or the multiplayer game really can't. Multiplayer game has to make sure it has multiplayer. Would have guessed that. Oh, they're building a new one. Don't know.
Please select a fleet to command.
I'm not arguing that this game is, beautiful for its time. It definitely was not. I think it was average for it's average for the time, I swear. I think it's just average for its time. Like, were there prettier games? Sure. But if you just want to cut the night battles, I mean, I guess that's an option, but they have night battles in, Star Wars, so maybe they thought it'd be weird if there was no night battles. Plus, like, I mean, it's not like I couldn't see. It was harder to see, but I could do it. So it wasn't too bad. That's my thinking. I just think it'd be weird. I think it wouldn't feel natural. Because it's also like even if it's hard, like, I could see fine. I saw more than well enough. I mean, we won the night battle. So it's like, I mean, both of them. So I don't think it was over the top a problem. Maybe I think there's also a gap between what my screen brightness is and what the stream brightness is. So you're also looking at it probably a little bit dimmer than the actual game is. There's not really too much. That's why when you see me go into most games, you'll see me bump up the brightness or keeping it pure neutral instead of lowering it like you normally would, because it makes it harder for you guys to see. Right? I think you could, for me, I could definitely tell in Resident Evil 2 that it was a lot brighter than I was even used to, because I wanted to make it look normal to you guys. Because there is a slight difference in that kind of stuff. For me, it's on the levels of unskippable cutscenes. I don't know of any unskippable cutscenes, and at least in Galactic Conquest there is none. Because there's no cutscenes at all. It has a story mode here. Let's back out. We're pretty much done for the day anyway. I know.
Movement cancelled.
Fucking let me back out of the game. You dumb bitch.
Please select a fleet to command.
There we go. That's fine. Like in general gaming? Yeah, that's fair. I've actually never played the story mode on this game. But I would assume... No, you're good. Never played the... I guess Rise of the Empire? Is the story mode? There is a story mode for this game. I assume it's Rise of the Empire. But I never actually played it. So there's probably unskippable cutscenes in that, because it's trying to tell more of a story than Galactic Conquest is. But for Galactic Conquest, there is none. And I would say unskippable cutscenes matter a lot more in multiplayer games, because in Because in a like let's say like Resident Evil. Resident Evil does have skippable cutscenes, but you don't really want to, because why would you? Especially if you're playing it through the first time. If you're someone who plays through a story-based game the first time and you skip the cutscenes, you're a monster. Because it's like, what are you even doing here? Right? Like, that's what the story is. You gotta have them occasionally. Now, it can get a little crazy when it's skippable dialogue. It depends on how you do it. Because something like God of War doesn't have a skippable dialogue, but God of War also doesn't really live in that realm anyway. One, you're there for the dialogue. Two, it happens as you're doing stuff. So unskippable dialogue really only matters when they stop everything for you to hear it. If you're not even allowed to do anything, like for example, when you get the calls on Resident Evil 4, you can skip them, yes, but you can't really do anything while it's going on either. That I don't like. Why though? People gotta have the opportunity to do is their choice. I mean, you're allowed to have free choice in picking your game, and then what the game is your choice. Because hell, think about go back to Detroit Become Human. If you could skip all the cutscenes, which aren't really technically a lot because you're doing a lot of stuff in those cutscenes, technicality, but point being, if you were able to skip all that stuff, you wouldn't understand anything that's going on. So then your complaint would be, I'm too confused, why didn't you explain the game better? It's like, well, we did explain the game, you just skipped everything. So it's like, there's that duality too, where you have to actually make a game that people can fully wrap their heads around and make sense, and you gotta hold the player back a little bit. I mean, because if you give everyone just complete free reign of a game, you can get good stuff out of it. Like Skyrim. Skyrim is so open-ended that it leaves mods to be able to come in and fill in the gaps. And that's been amazing. But there's a reason most games can't do that. There's a reason why most gaming development that has mods is not Bethesda. Bethesda has the best modding community, maybe besides Minecraft. And it's like, to be honest, people are skipping your dialogue, then it's pretty shit. Well, I mean, that's the thing, is like, I can understand for like a speed run, but even if I were to play Resident Evil 4 again, which I plan on doing, I wouldn't skip through the dialogue, even though you can. I probably wouldn't skip the cutscenes, even though you can, because I like it. But I can understand why someone would on the second playthrough. So maybe if you made the second time you play through it keeps your progress and it goes, oh, you can skip it now. But people are, there are some people that just don't care. To which I would ask, why are you playing this game? I don't know. I think my brother, he doesn't do it anymore, but my brother did something like that where he played a game. I recommended him a game. He played it and he pretty much skipped all of the optional stuff. And then he came up to me and goes, I have no idea. I don't like the game. I don't have no idea what's going on. And I'm like, maybe it's because you fucking skipped everything. Maybe because you didn't play the game. If you're here just for the actual gameplay, which is very important, you're skipping out on the other half of the game. 50% of the game is just you skipping it. Of course you're not going to like it. So it's like, I don't know. I'm also sure, if you play it multiple times, then it would matter. If I'm playing through a part, if I keep dying, right? If I'm playing God of War, and there's an unskippable dialogue. First time, fine. I die, go back. Second time, fine. I die, go back. Third time, I don't want to hear that guy speak ever again. So it's not the dialogue is bad. It's that it's happening repetitively, and you're by nature, you don't like it. People don't like that. So I feel like it's a little dichotomy. It's a hard balance, and a few games can really perfect that balance. I stopped reading stuff in dialogues too. Well, I always have captions on just for me, even though I play games on my own. But even beyond that, it's I feel like it's the best way. I usually look through them for keywords. If it's like a document, I will do that, but if it's actual dialogue, I won't, because personally, I'm there for the story. Like, if you saw in KOTOR 1, I usually didn't skip through any dialogue because I wanted to hear it. I've done it a little bit more in 2, mostly due to some underlying anger of other parts, but also in 2, bless Obsidian, you know, you did God's work trying to make that game in a very short amount of time. They repeat a lot of stuff in KOTOR 2. Knights of the Republic 2 repeats the same information to you over and over and over, and it's like, I don't care. It also doesn't make any sense at the time, where it's like, you're some random nobody Jedi. Oh, wait, no, you're the only Jedi. Nope, you're not the only Jedi. Oh, you are the only Jedi, but you're not, but you're kind of like somewhere in the middle, but everyone thinks you're a Jedi, but you're not. In fact, you got kicked out, but no one knows that, like, except for like 2 people, kinda. Go find these people who hate you because you need to. It's like, a lot of it's so, like, weird and wacky. It's like, there's no, like, I'm sure it all comes around, and hopefully it does, but it's just, you know, leaves you in a whirlwind of why should I care? Where in the original game, it brings you out right out the gate why you should care. Bad guy, cute girl, that's why. Classic hero, you know, hero story. That's all you need. Revan is so easy because Revan writes himself, essentially. Your new character doesn't, because they're just forcing you into a situation you weren't in before. Especially when it comes to the skill check, and it says the name of the skill in big front letters, the dialogue option. Like, I feel like you have to make sure that you know which one you're using. Because you can also fail them. Like in Fallout New Vegas, it shows you what they are, but if you don't have enough explosion skill, it will say that you won't pass it. Or they kind of fix it in Fallout 4, where it's not you won't pass it, it's that you are less likely to pass it. So you still technically can if you're super lucky, but you most likely won't. It's like, but you gotta tell people what kind of skills they're using, because how else would you know that you need to keep upgrading one? Like for me, I always go for the more dialogue options in the Fallout games, because I think having more dialogue options is cool. Well, that's just me. You can also just not do that. You can also idiot savant your way through Fallout 4. Once again, Bethesda's kind of built different. They don't even have to make good games. The modding community is so crazy that they'll just make it good for them, which is they've stumbled into that one somehow. Yeah, it's as someone who is loosely aiding in making a game, it's rough. Like, we're making a simplistic thing. I won't be reading this dialogue because I see the name of the skill. Really? It just turns you off that much? You're like, oh, explosive skill? Because I'm talking about explosions? Nah, I don't want to do that. It's like, me personally, I don't understand that. I feel like I'll be like, oh, I'm talking about explosives. That makes sense. The explosive skill's being used. Oh, I'm glad that it's being used. Why wouldn't it be being used? I guess that's my expectation, was that you're meant... It would make sense that you're meant to use it. Because honestly, it'd piss me off more if I'm talking to a guy about explosives, and if I'm an explosive main character, if my character doesn't say anything about it. If every single time I made a brand new character completely different, they always said the exact same things, I probably wouldn't care. I can make a super evil guy who talks super evilly, and I can make a super good guy who talks only in good ways. I can make someone that does guns, and he talks about guns very well. I can talk about someone who's melee, and he talks about melee very well. So I feel like catering dialogue towards what you are makes the game better, because you get more variety that way. Skyrim, for instance, does not. Skyrim dialogue, pretty bad. Unless you get the dialogue trees options, like you get the mods. You get the mods that add more. But predominantly, you only get like 3, and they all lead you to the exact same conclusion. So every single time you talk to anybody in Skyrim, if they're not like a really good voice actor, you don't really care. Because you're like, I'm going to say the same thing every single time you play. Fallout, you don't really have that issue. You can change up your dialogue every single time you play. No, within like 3 or 4, but you still have a few different, completely different options. Oblivion doesn't, but Oblivion has the benefit of having some of the best voice acting in the entirety of the series, so it kind of balances it out. And those are just like loose examples because I know them more. My choice is when the dialogue pops up when you have the needed skill. Just like, but yeah, no, I mean, that would be cool. And hopefully they could do that, but I feel like, especially in this time frame, or in the time frame that we've been talking about, I don't really think it was possible to algorithm that, or at least do it in a way that seems natural. You expect it nowadays, kind of like, for Fallout 1 had it. I mean, I guess, but the difference is that Fallout 1, 90% of the game was dialogue. So like, of course I got the dialogue right. That's 90% of what they spent their time on. So it's a little bit different. Like, 'cause those aren't apples to apples comparisons of how video games are made. For an example, for a more modern example, go back to Detroit Human. Detroit Human did have that. Detroit Human, if you did not have something, it did not pop up. If you understood something, it did pop up. So it's like, that, I guess, is as close as you're going to get in a modern era. And like I said, I definitely wouldn't be against something doing that. Maybe Fallout 5 or whatever. It's a simple check, I think. I think it sounds a lot more simple than we think it does. Like I said, as someone who is helping make a phone game, or what is essentially a phone game, everything is a lot more complicated than it sounds. Everything. So it's like, it may have just not been something they cared to put their time into because they would rather put their time into something else. I'm not saying that it's a good excuse. Because personally, I would like it if game companies nowadays got a little bit more time to just make good games instead of pushing out half-baked games and then they go, we'll fix it later. Maybe. Which is what games have been, unless they are single-player games. Like, unless they are like top-tier AAA story-based games from very specific people. Let me rephrase to that. It's not all of them. It's the upper echelon of who's making it. It's meticulous but simple. Like I said, it's probably more simple in our eyes than it is in theirs. Because you gotta think, if you're going to redo like some of that dialogue, or if you're gonna rewrite the dialogue to be that way, your programmers are now spending probably another extra month just on that alone, and not working on anything else. And you have deadlines. So it's probably something that like you would like, and they would probably like too, but if they're not making a very specific style of game, I don't know about Baldur's Gate, I never played Baldur's Gate, but I feel like Baldur's Gate has something like that, if I had to guess. Baldur's Gate is also like D&D-esque, so it makes more sense. I don't know, I just feel like most game makers would feel like it's just too complicated enough that they don't, like, where it's not worth the time. So yeah, I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that it's a good excuse, but I could see why they would rather just, not do it. Baldur's Gate shows needed skills. Okay, so there you go. So Baldur's Gate, I guess Baldur's Gate doesn't do that, which is even more surprising to me, because of all the games I thought would do it, that would be one of them. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just, maybe they're focused on, because the writing team is more focused on making decent dialogue, or what they believe to be decent dialogue, more than I think they're worried about how people will perceive the dialogue. Does that make sense? Like, most people do not have this problem. Like, I understand what you're talking about. I'm sure most people do, but I don't think most people who play New Vegas even think about that. Like, if you point it out to them, they'd probably be like, "Oh, that is weird." Like, even if they played 1,000 hours of it, right? It's more about combat in that game, I think. I mean, that's fair, both for Baldur's Gate and for others, because FPS is more accurate to what games are now. Even most of the single player games are, you could take the same engine and plug into a multiplayer game and it would probably feel about the same. Like Resident Evil, for example, the way that Resident Evil 4 plays, if you plug that into, you could probably plug that into a multiplayer game. In fact, they tried, and it would work pretty well. They tried. It kind of worked fairly well, but people didn't play it because nobody wanted a multiplayer Resident Evil. Who would have guessed? So yeah, I guess it's really complicated, and I don't think a lot of main developers try new things enough, which is a constant issue in modern gaming. Is that it's a lot of everything feels kind of the same. So that's why indie games have popped up so much better. Another one, you don't really get multiple dialogue options, but Undertale is like an example of what I would believe to be excellent dialogue for what it is. And it's an indie game made by technically one guy. If other people were involved, but technically it was just him. So it's like a lot of indie games might be a little bit better at it because they care about detail more. Where bigger companies, their details on a different level. It's like indie games don't really need to look good because no one expects them to look good, so they can focus more time on the dialogue and what it looks like and how it feels. Where AAA games have to look 4K beautiful like it's a movie, and then the dialogue has to be good. So I guess there's a difference in... There's a massive gap between how mainstay games and lower tier or indie games focus or allocate their resources. So maybe that's more of an issue. I never played Legend of Zelda, and I know it doesn't have... I'm fairly certain it doesn't have multiple dialogue options like you're talking about. But, like... Obviously, Nintendo doesn't really give a shit if the game looks good. So maybe Nintendo is just naturally better. I don't play a lot of Nintendo games like that, but maybe that's why. Honestly, I don't know what AAA do now. So much money into the dumpster. Well, really not. I mean, yeah, it's more just like they put all their eggs into one basket, and all of the minor companies that are involved all die out, and the major one sticks around. Like Sony. You know, Sony had an excellent cash cow in Helldivers before they fucked it, and then they released Concord, but then they turn around and release a few single-player games, and those light up the fucking world. You know, if they announce Spider-Man 3 tomorrow, then they're back in the game. It's like Sony's back on top, technically, in theory. So the major AAA companies don't give a shit. I mean, Madden has been at a loss for the last 7 years, but EA didn't care until now when they suddenly switched gears and they actually made a good game again, or at least as good as a Madden can really be. Or I guess FIFA. I don't keep up with FIFA, so maybe it got better. I don't know. That's probably the most real-world example that I can give to you, being a non-American. But still, it's like it's I think we're getting to a point where there's a lot of garbage in games for no reason. And I think game companies are finally starting to realize that, because take the new Dragon Age game, for example. I don't think most people... I'm fairly confident most people don't... it's not that they dislike, trans, gay, anything like that. They just... It's not their focus. So when you force it down their throat so much, it's not that they dislike those people. They just dislike you yelling about it for 2 straight minutes. Because money? Well, they don't really make a lot of money, which is what's weird. Always has been. Well, that's the thing. It's also about controlling information. You can make a loss. Like news companies, for example, Fox, CNN, all that kind of stuff, they don't make money. They lose money. The parent companies lose money off of that, but they get to control information. So if you can control information, like YouTube does not work at a profit, but it controls information, so that's valuable, even if you don't make money off of it. So it's or Disney movies recently, all of them have been complete flops, but they're trying to push certain ideals. They're starting to go back on that, and I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the reality that we live in. Certain movies do not get watched because they have certain themes into them. Mostly, not because people dislike those themes outright, but because there just have been so many of them. There's only so much you can push onto people before they go, I don't care. Let me see anything else, please. And that kind of happens in games too. Much less multiplayer games, I feel like, but much more in single-player games like Dragon Age, where I saw this, like, someone was complaining against people who are hating. I don't know about pushing ideas. Oh, definitely. 100%. I'm not saying whether those ideas are right or wrong. I'm just saying, no, there are games that definitely push certain ideals. I mean, there's a reason why certain games can't be sold in China. It's like, you're definitely pushing certain ideals, and it's like, yeah. Certain people don't like it when you do that. And that goes both ways. It's more about pleasing shareholders, producers. Oh, I mean, that's true. And I'm saying, like, that's what I'm saying, is the shareholders want a certain idea out there, and they push those ideas. You see that games that don't do that are better. Picking safer option? No, they don't. They rarely do. No. The safe, for example, the safe option after they went to make the new trilogy of Star Wars movies would have been to make Knights of the Republic 1 a movie. To make Revan's story. That's a safe option, because you know millions of people are going to just hand you money multiple times just to look at it. Just for you to tell them. But then they went on to make the sequel trilogy, which was garbage and completely flopped. And then they just kept tripling down on it. They were like, double down, even though it kept getting wrong. In their view, it is. I don't say it's right. That's what I'm saying. Oh, that's their view. And I know that maybe Europe is a little bit different, but America is not built like that. America's in an information war. People, like I said with new channels, no one cares that they lose money, as long as they get to control what the information is that's out there, whether that's right or wrong. And it happens in everything. At least here it does. So it makes it's no surprise to me. I don't think it's a surprise to most Americans if someone was like, "Oh, this was made by this company," and you're like, "Ah, that's why it's like that." Like, a lot of companies get, just to get attached with their ideals, and immediately you can point out whether you like them or not, simply based on whose name is above the title. Which is sad, wish it wasn't like that, but definitely America it is, at least right now. I think it's part of the reason why you get a lot of games that aren't given a chance, even if like there's a potential of them to be a certain way. Like I said, I never played Dragon Age, but from everything I've heard, the series has been great. But people have a problem with the new one. That's not a coincidence. I think it's just. I saw how it in Cyberpunk. Well, Cyberpunk got changed. Like, that's the thing, is like, Cyberpunk actively, got changed heavily from what it originally was. Not for the same reasons as Dragon Age, or something like that. But look, if you look at the dichotomy between the new Dragon Age and something like Sun Wukong. Sun Wukong was just there to tell a story. That's all it did, and it did it very well. No, I mean the story. I never played Cyberpunk. I'm going to at some point. Hi, Eleanor. Sorry, we're like, it's essentially pseudo podcast hour. We've been going for like another extra 20 minutes. We haven't even been playing the game for like 20 minutes. We've just been talking. Instead of government. No, at least in America you get that kind of stuff. Oh shit, I just got a lot of messages all at once. Okay, there we go. Yeah. YouTube messaging Kiwi. Yeah, YouTube right now is like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, YouTube is messaging me like, shut your fucking mouth. You shut the fuck up right now. No. But yeah, that's like, I think it's complicated. And I think there's a reason why indie games, or technically indie games, are on a rise. Baldur's Gate, Sun Wukong, Helldivers, at least at the beginning, before Sony did Sony things. But you also have the mainstays. I don't play Legend of Zelda. I would like to on the channel one day, because Cody is obsessed with it, and he likes to talk about it on the pod. But allegedly, the new Legend of Zelda game, which has Zelda as the main character, is super fucking good. Even though I think it looks bad because it's like chibi style. He says he likes it, so it's not everything's for me, I guess, and that's fine. But you know, so there's always going to be those mainstays that are just there no matter what. But there's also going to be the ones that rise up and just pop up randomly, and then you see them a little bit. Like Project Red's been around for a long time. Don't get me wrong. But before Cyberpunk, they weren't like mainstay news for a while. Like they were massive, and then they had this big lull of trying to get out Cyberpunk, and then they did, and then it's like, oh, Project Red's back. They weren't really doing too much in the media in the middle, so it's weird. And then you get Treyarch, or the Call of Duty franchise, which puts out a new game pretty much every single year. They made The Witcher. They did make The Witcher. You gotta remember, Witcher 3 was like what, 2010? 2011, maybe? It's like, that was still a long time. And I seriously doubt they were involved in making the show, at least not too much. They probably just okayed it, if they even owned the rights at that point at all. 2015? I mean, okay, so that's not nearly as bad, but that's still, what, 5 years? Maybe more? When did Cyberpunk come out? No, when did Cyberpunk come out? I think it was 2020, 2021, somewhere in that era. Because I think the massive DLC that came out for it came out in 2021 to 2022. I forget the name of it. I think. So yeah, that's 5 to 6 years, where like back in the day, they were, you popped out games. Like I said, the difference between Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 is a year and a half in creation. DLC came out last year. Okay, I don't have that DLC. I need to get that DLC. I heard it changes the intro. Does it do that, or is it only later stuff? Because I heard that you want to if you buy the DLC, you want to restart your game, like entirely, which I would do anyway because I don't remember the intro anymore. Because it's been like 2 years since I played it. I need to get that DLC. Maybe I should have put that on the list. You think it would? Maybe it would have got voted for. Maybe when the next series ends, we'll plug it in, baby. Give you an option to start the game from the DLC. That's not really the same thing, so I guess that's fine. Okay. So we could start Cyberpunk when Edge Runners comes out. I would recommend, because you're starting fresh. Oh, from starting with? Oh, you wouldn't recommend. Okay. I was like, what? I was so surprised. So yeah, I'll probably get the DLC, and then like when Cyberpunk's Edge Runners 2 comes out, it's just like the Fallout show originally. We'll probably put it on like Saturday or something. I'll find some day to put it on. I wonder when it's coming out. I'll look it up when it's coming out. Either way, I think it's been a lot of fun, but I should probably go for now. I appreciate you and anybody else for watching, everybody in chat. If you're watching this afterward, if you stayed to the end, you've earned 1 good doodle star. Put it in the comments. They do matter. They add up. So if you made it to the end, if you're not Mike, you have gained 1 good noodle star. And there we go. Tomorrow is Fallout 3. Yeah, Fallout 3 is tomorrow. Man, this week just like blew right past. I felt like this week was a whirlwind. And then Friday is Boys Day, and I have no idea what we're going to be doing. We'll figure it out. And they're always weird. I could show up on Friday and they're like, we're doing something completely different than normal, and I'm like, okay. Or they could be like, oh, none of us can make it, and I'm like, okay, I'll figure out my own stuff. So sorry, I can't guarantee you what Fridays will be, but that's as good as I can do. Till next time, see you when we see you, hopefully tomorrow at we'll start out early at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll start Fallout 3. It's going to be like our 3rd or 4th episode. We've already met the Brotherhood, so we're a little bit beyond that. So things are going to get starting a little interesting. I think we left off fighting some quote-unquote vampires. So if you're interested in that quest, or if you want to recommend any quests, jump into the stream and be like, hey, play this one. It's my favorite. And I'll be like, okay. Yeah, otherwise, I've seen you then. Goodbye.